Hey Oasis, my name is John Falco. I get the privilege of looking after our production ministry here at Oasis Church and working alongside our creative team and our teaching team to put together Sunday services. For this week's devotional, we wanted to do something a little different and bring not just a quick word for you, but give you a behind the scenes look at what it's like putting together a Sunday service. Many of the details of our services are planned weeks, sometimes even months in advance, and many of you may not know this, but it takes anywhere from 25 to 30 volunteers between our worship, production, and backstage teams just to put on a Sunday service. So there's many hours and many layers of preparation that go into these services. Myself and Mike Escobar, who looks after student production as well as weekend production, we spend most of our weeks putting together things like worship lyrics, things like our videos, things like our lighting looks and our audio cues, and basically everything from start to finish of our services has to pass through our hands at some point. We work extremely close with our teaching team to help collaborate on their messages and help convey their messages in a way that's engaging and impactful. Obviously, through today's technology, our church reaches far beyond the four walls that we meet in on a Sunday. Our services are watched all over the country and even in other countries and continents on a weekly basis. Many of these things are not possible without these means of technology. Most people think what we do is just pressing buttons and clicking a mouse on a computer or putting some slides up on a screen, but it's so much more than that. We get the privilege of reaching hundreds and even thousands of people on a weekly basis with the message of Jesus. When many people think production, they think of, big movie sets or A-list celebrities, musicians and concerts and all these kinds of things. And yes, they use the same, tools as we do in most regards, but we at Oasis, we believe that the gospel is the greatest story ever told. So why not use these same tools and means of production to put on these services with the highest level of excellence we possibly can. Paul tells us in Colossians 3:23, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord and not for human masters. And we apply the same principle here at Oasis through our production and creative process. I think Paul's choice of words in this passage, specifically where he says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, is something that far transcends anything in the creative or production realm like what we do, but it's something that's applicable to no matter what area or industry that you work in or whatever your family circumstance looks like. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart. Through these means of technology, we've been able to reach thousands of people over the years with the message of Jesus, and we just wanted to remind you that none of this would be possible without the faithfulness of your giving to us here at Oasis Church. So we wanted to take this time to remind you can give at any time using our church app or going to our website, visit oasis.org/give. We love you, Oasis. We're praying for you. We hope this message encouraged you today, and have a great week.